All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, Comic Book Opinion. My name is Elias. Thanks for listening. This week in comic books was kind of a weird week because half of the stuff got delayed in the shipment. So Marvel didn't come in yet, so I didn't get my Marvel stuff, and I got a little bit of the DC stuff. Also, I'm gonna share what I got comic book hunting and what I found today, and certain reads that I read last week. Or a few days ago that I got last week. My bad. All right, so this is Batman and Superman. I just wanted to share this cover. This is just a badass cover. Real quick, I read this. I made a video of it. Issues 206 and 207 of Superman. This is really good, man. I like my Superman having an attitude, and Superman does not come across as a weak-minded fellow here. He comes across as a badass, holds his own. The big bad guy that I found out, his name is Equis. Equus. The character design of this guy is awesome. He's just badass looking. Also, he comes across in the two issues that I read as a real intellectual monster or big bad guy, and he has a pretty clear-cut agenda of what he wants to do, and he wants to get rid of certain people in the government that is standing in his way, so he could take control of certain things, so he could take control more of the world or whatever like that. Superman gets in his way, and there's a pretty good here and there's a pretty good back and forth conversation between the two, and again, it was just good. Quick read. Back in the day, I do not know what year this came out. I forgot to check, but this is pretty cool. Art design is good, and the overall seriousness was really good. If you know more about this, let me know. Or if you know more about Equus, let me know about this guy, his backstory and all that stuff. Again, he was just a cool character design, so that was pretty cool. Also, I found last week Convergence, DC Convergence. This is really good. It has to do with like major events that happen in the whole universe, the DC universe. And when it comes to DC doing main events like this, they do it really good, man. They take the seriousness into it. The art in this whole thing matches the seriousness and the tone of the overall event. Marvel does certain things, events, but there's not too many consequences or changes, and there's only small changes. But when DC does it, they do it really good, man. There's always something that happens at the very end that changes a lot of the dynamic of the future storytelling when it comes to superheroes. So this was really, really, really good. My brother also put me on this, and he confirmed that this was a good read. He knows more about it than I do. So the big bad in this one is, his name is Telos, Telos, and he was pretty cool. And what he has is he has control of the multiverse or alternate realities. So the superheroes in one reality are fighting the other superheroes in another reality, and what he's doing is manipulating them to fight each other, city against city. So he has Gotham fight Gotham, Metropolis fight Metropolis, and he's trying to have the superheroes kill one another, and pick off the ones that are left standing. He has the power to do all this, but his power is pretty limited. The superheroes in the story, the main superheroes that know this are trying to stop him, and they refuse to fight, and it kind of throws him off in a loop. Really, really, really good. Again, the tone, the art matches the seriousness. Everything's really good, man. The third issue was really stuck out, and it was a pretty cool twist at the end where Batman meets the other Batman in Gotham, and Gotham's already destroyed and stuff, so there's not too many superheroes standing around, but he finds the other alternate Batman, and he's somewhat hurt, and he takes, what's his name, Nightwing with him too. Man, it's really good. And then very end, they show the Joker and all this other stuff. Really good. If you run into this is a jewel. Again, the seriousness matches the art. The art matches the seriousness. Everything is really good, man. Major events of DC, they do it up good. So that was a really good read. I also read Joker and the Daffy Duck. I don't know if this is a one-shot and how rare this is, but there's two stories. The first story is a little longer than the second story. This is really funny. The first story is really dark, man, and the second one is more cartoonish, where the cartoon, it's like the Batman series cartoon is with the Looney Tunes cartoon type of deal. Really good. But the first story was pretty interesting, where Joker is killing all his henchmen or his main henchmen, and he for some reason runs into Daffy Duck and hires Daffy Duck to be his henchman. And Daffy Duck goes along with it, and then until he finally realizes, oh man, Joker's crazy. I gotta stop the homeboy, and they both end up getting locked up. Really good, funny. Art is really good. Again, tell me how rare this is. I'm gonna look into it, but yeah, I didn't know it was gonna come across so dark. This is really good. All right, so that's what I got last week, and that's what I read in my finds. This week, again, the only thing that came in was DC and certain Image comics and stuff like that. But Wonder Woman, issue number 5, really good. I got the whole run. I'm collecting this more for my daughter because she's really into Wonder Woman. But this one's really good. There's a lot of talking and all this other stuff, but Medusa is introduced, and that's pretty cool. I like that little twist. I don't know if it was a twist or not, but kind of unexpected. Really good. I got that G.I. Joe. This is issue 314. This is the this is not the Image one. It's different. It's a totally different story. Really, really good. If you're into that military action type of vibe, really good. They're in there to extract a prisoner of war. I forgot the girl's name or whatever, but they have to save her, and they go in and they find out that's not really her. It's another person that was undercover, and they help her get her out. Really good, man. G.I. Joe is always good. If you're into it, you know what's up. Also, I got the Department of Truth issue number 28. Previous videos, don't talk about this too much, but this is a very good story. If you could find back issues and you could get the whole run or the novel, if you're into comic books and you haven't got into this or it hasn't got your radar, and if you're new to comic books, this is a crazy, intelligent, well-designed comic book for mature readers. This shit will hit you in certain feelings that you wouldn't think about. And it also has to do with conspiracy theories, and it reflects on what today's world is. It kind of blurs that line, so you don't know how real this shit is or not. But yo, another good issue from this run. Highly recommend this comic book. So the best, and this is my last read. Also one of the covers of the week. I really love this. The Seasons issue number 2. This was highly anticipated about 3 weeks ago or so. So issue number 2 came out. Oh my God, this is so good. The story is good. The art is good. For some reason, when I finished reading this, I felt that this should have been part of the first issue, and they could have put all that together. But they introduced Autumn's other sisters, Winter, Summer. My bad. Spring's sister, Winter and Summer. More about them, and then more about the letter from Autumn, which is her another sister. If you haven't figured it out, all 4 sisters are all name of the seasons, and has to do with her parents also. Really good, very intriguing art, composition, art pops, the color pops, how they wrote everything is really good, man. I can't explain how good this is, but get this and read it, man. This is good. This is what comic books is about. Another good read. Another very, very good read. So that's what I got for this week, and then I'm just gonna share what I got comic book hunting. And I never heard of this, or maybe I have and I just can't remember, but it's called the Squadron Supreme. This is from Marvel. I found issues 5 through 12. It's a 12 issue limited series. So let me know if you guys heard of this. I got this. I'm gonna go into it and read it. But this to me stuck out. This is stuff I like from back in the day that I would have got when I was younger. It just seems like a cool group of characters. It looks like a cool story, overall theme, and all this other stuff. I don't know any of these guys' names, but let me know if you know anything about this. And I'm gonna make another video sharing what I thought about this. And it's one of those old school type vibes. I love comic books like this. So I'm gonna just share the rest of these covers with y'all, and then I'm out. And I'm gonna come back to you with another video when that Marvel kicks. Let me know if your Marvel, my bad, if your comic book shop also was delayed. And that's that last issue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one out there. Thanks for listening. Take it easy.